Hey, what's up, people? I figured I don't know, start a blog, I guess. I don't really know what to call it or where it's gonna go, honestly. I don't know. I got a lot on my mind. I think I have a lot of life experiences that I can offer advice or that I can share with people and, possibly help them, really. I think, or I hope that I can. I mean, I guess ultimately that's the goal. Also, get some things off of my mind, I guess. Be able to vent. Sometimes in life we look for, I don't know, closure, compromise, compassion. We don't always get it. That sucks. I mean, I guess when you don't get things that you expect or hope for, it impacts your emotions, right? And that's where I'm at in life. Is I'm dealing with how to not expect anything in life from anyone or situations or just in general, whether it be going to the store or in your relationship. It's important that you don't have expectations. If you have expectations and someone falls short of your expectations, that's going to leave you feeling what? It's going to impact your emotions somehow, some way. It's going to impact your emotion. It'll leave you angry, frustrated, upset, mad, glad, sad. Somehow, some way, it's going to impact your emotions, right? And when your emotions are impacted, it's going to impact your life. It's going to impact your day-to-day lifestyle. It's going to impact your decisions. So if your expectations are affected, your emotions will be affected, right? Your emotions will be influenced. And then if you have a decision to make, right? Say something happens and you have a decision to make. Something in your expectations leaves you mad. Now you're going to make a mad decision, right? Your expectations impacted, your expectations in a nutshell had impact on your emotions. Now you've made an emotional decision, right? Something happens and makes you happy, and then you're happy, right? And you make a happy decision. Okay. What if you got to buy something that day or whatever? Now you've maybe you overspent because you're happy. Maybe something impacts you and pisses you off, and now you've made a pissed off decision, and you've got to deal with that pissed off decision tomorrow and the next day. You know what I mean? Not just that day. If something makes you happy and you make a happy decision, well, hey, you were happy that day and you told that person that you would do that, or you would be there, or you would help them, and now that day has come to help them, and now you're not feeling so happy and you don't want it. Now you're going to fall short and you're going to neglect an obligation. Why? Because you made an emotional decision. Guess what? Now you've impacted that person because they expected you to be there. Now their emotions will be impacted. It's a cycle, man. Someone's got to stop the cycle. Someone's got to break the cycle. Someone's going to be the black sheep. Someone's got to stand out. Someone's got to stick out. If you don't stand out or stick out, you eventually end up just leaving yourself sitting out. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to sit out. I don't mind if I stand out. I don't mind if I'm going to be the black sheep. I mean, I'm always the black sheep. Yeah, it's tough. Life's tough. Sorry that I'm shirtless right now, by the way. I'm not trying to be shirtless. I was actually just kind of. Anyway, my shirt just got wet. I was doing something earlier and my shirt's soaked now. So I took it off to dry and it's kind of drying. It was raining out here earlier and I got all wet. And yeah. So anyway. Yeah, life's funny. Life is what you make it, though. uh, I've been at the top of the world, I feel like. Maybe not the top. Maybe not like I'm not Bill Gates or rich or, I feel like I've been at the top of my world, had everything that I've ever needed or wanted and then some. I've also been at the bottom of my world. I mean, I've been to prison. I've been under the prison. That's where they put me normally. Like, I don't know. I've always struggled with authority, I think. Kind of been a black sheep my whole life. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I've always done what I feel. I haven't always done what's right. I've always done what feels right. And that's, again, we'll get back to the emotions and expectations, If you feel a certain way, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the way things are, The situation in life, whatever situation you're dealing with, the situation is the situation. It's not what it feels like. It's not what it looks like. It is what it is, so take it for what it is. It's important to not let your emotions impact the situation. The situation is exactly what the situation is, You can make it better, you can make it worse. I feel like if you're not trying to make something better, you're just being lazy. And if you're not trying to make something better and you're being lazy, it's probably because you don't give a fuck or you don't care, to make something better. That's not me. I give a fuck. Sometimes I give a fuck too much, I found for a while in my life I didn't give a fuck about anything because it hurt to give a fuck. It hurt. I don't know. For years I smothered my emotions and my thoughts with alcohol, really, or honestly alcohol or recreational sports like outlets. Not all outlets are good outlets. Not all outlets are bad outlets. They are what they are. It is what it is. I played sports for years, and that kept me out of trouble. Like through my childhood and teenage years and stuff like that, sports and school kept me busy and kept me out of trouble. As soon as like the sports and school stuff, as soon as I got in trouble and I lost some of the sports on my own choice, and I threw some of the sports away and I gave up on my own choice, as soon as I lost some of that structure, my life kind of started to spiral. Those of you that know me and some that don't, I have OCD, I suffer from OCD, anxiety, OCD. OCD and anxiety are like, they go like hand in hand, yin and yang, and depression comes along with that for free. It's a bitch if you let it be. If you find outlets, it is what it is, right? You can use it to your advantage. I used to use my OCD to my advantage, and then I found out my OCD and the things I was using in my OCD really were becoming a problem. Like my solution for a problem was actually becoming the problem, You drink alcohol, it'll like calm down the OCD. Well, then you're like drinking more alcohol, and then you wake up with a hangover. Then you drink, you're anxious because of it, and then you're drinking more. It's a vicious cycle. And like I said with the black sheep, someone's got to stop that cycle. And I started a cycle. I might as well stop it, And I did. I stopped drinking. I began to stop drinking November 2018, and then I drank the end of November and beginning of December 2018, and then I took my final sips of alcohol January 1st, 2019, and I haven't drank alcohol since. And alcohol was used as a tool, and it became a problem, so my solution became a problem, and then I replaced that solution that became a problem. I got rid of it, but I replaced it with another, Found myself, like, taking gabapentin that I was prescribed, which is a mood stabilizer, and it's used for nerve damage, and, it worked for both for me. It kind of stabilized me and helped make my knee feel better, Really, it was a security blanket. That was. I don't know. It's funny, but get rid of one solution that became a problem, the alcohol, and I replaced it with another, gabapentin. And I got rid of that now too. But that's not what this video is about. It's really just about life, expectations and emotions, struggles, trials, tribulations. I feel like my life currently is like the book of Job. Like, you think you hit rock bottom and then something else falls out and you fall further. You think you're at rock bottom then, and then that bottom falls out and you're sitting on a rock, and then you think you're on that rock at that rock bottom, and then that rock crumbles and now you're sitting on pebbles. It's funny. Life's funny. You gotta be humorous with life, because if not, it'll beat you up. If it beats you up, that's fine. Just don't let it, knock you out. It can beat you up and knock you down. Don't let it knock you out. I really think my life is made for something more. I think I'm made for something more, I have a funny saying. It's like, born to lose, built to win. And it really kind of translates a lot in life for me. You're born to lose. I feel like I was born without, like, a direction, lost, gonna lose. You build yourself to win, right? I've been baptized, I'm sober, working on myself, managing my own emotions without security blankets like booze and gabapentin. I am prescribed marijuana, and I use marijuana here and there. I used to use it a lot, frequently throughout the day, each day. Currently, I use it at night to help me sleep. That's about it. Honestly, I'm trying to remove that from my life, as well as coffee. Those are my only two crutches I have left, which is I smoke marijuana and I drink coffee. The coffee shouldn't be hard to remove. I've smoked marijuana for, I don't know, off and on most of my life, but yeah. Again, that's not what this video is about. This video is just about an intro to me, who I am, and what this blog will become, or what it's about. I've never done this before. I mean, I've went live on Facebook, or done the social media stuff. I don't know. Currently, I don't even have a Facebook. But yeah. So this is an intro to me. What's up? I'm Kevin. My name's Kevin Corbin. I was born in Melrose Wakefield Hospital, Melrose, Massachusetts. Grew up around that area, Malden, the projects. Moved to New Hampshire when I was younger. And I was really kind of raised in Exeter, New Hampshire, and that's where I became an athlete and became who I am today. And I say became an athlete because really that's all I became. I wasn't much of anything else. I didn't have I didn't have many role models to like kind of push me to be anything else. The only thing I was ever pushed to be was a good athlete, so that's what I became. Unfortunately, I just kind of, excuse my language, I almost swore, but unfortunately I basically threw that away. But it's funny, through all my trials and tribulations, I've been to jail, been to prison or whatever, through my stumbles and flaws and flurries. I laugh about it now and smile like it. Hey, if kids are watching this, it's not funny. I'm just looking back on myself and my past stumbles, and I laugh at them. I have to. But it's certainly not funny, and it's not a joke to go to those places. And as I was saying earlier in the video, it's like when I go, they put me like under the prison. Do time in shoe by myself, 24-hour lockdown, 23-hour lockdown, and you get an hour out to shower or use the phone. But that's normally what they do with me or guys like me that kind of fight the system or rebel against authority. But anyway, my point was, I kind of threw away my athletic career, and it's funny that through all my stumbles and stuff and me quitting on myself and quitting in hockey and whatever, I waited till I was like 32, 33 years old to actually really start fighting for myself. And I wasn't even really fighting totally for myself until today. I was fighting maybe 70%, 60%, 75%, 80%, but never 100%. I am fighting for myself 100% today. After I threw away some athletic dreams, I was able to get some of them back. I was able to play hockey at a high level at an older age after 2 knee surgeries and 2 prison, or 1 prison bid and a parole violation for a DWI. Like I said, with the rock bottom stuff that plays into it. Your past mistakes impact your present and future. I still currently can't drive due to a DWI that I got almost 3 years ago. So I'll be able to drive in another like 6 months. But that's the thing, is your past can impact your present and future negatively or positively. So a lot of things in my past impacted my present and future negatively, but I also did things in my present to impact my future positively. And hopefully I will reap the rewards in the future for my work presently, if that makes sense. After all those stumbles and stuff at 32 years old, I start fighting for myself a little bit. I start getting things back a little bit. I got hockey back a little bit. I was able to create, not even on my own, I was able to create with my partner. Shout out Casey. I was able to create a lot of things with my partner. A professional arena football team called the New England Cavalry. Who would have thought, like, when I'm sitting in SHU, for those people that don't know what SHU is SHU, Security Housing Unit. It's like under the prison when you're in prison, but when you're sitting in SHU by yourself, doing 23 hours a day in a cell by yourself, all you have is a blanket, a Bible, a toothbrush, And again, this isn't pity, please don't feel bad for me, it's life lessons, but, I'm sitting in SHU with nothing. If you told me then, hey, you're going to own a professional arena football team, you're going to play this team, you're going to meet that guy, you're going to go here, oh, you're going to get hockey back, you're going to play hockey, you're going to fight for yourself, you're going to get sober, you're going to... I would have never believed you. I would have thought that you were crazy. Oh, man. You got to laugh at it, really. I got to laugh. Because if I don't laugh, I might cry. I don't know. I try not to let my emotions impact this video. I have no expectations in this video either. So that's the good thing about being improvisational, freestyle, if you will. You know, you just say what's on your mind. You say what you feel. Again, I'm not making any business decisions here where I'm allowing my emotions and what I feel to impact my decisions. I'm making a blog video, you know. Chances are this blog video is not going to prevent me from doing anything, or it's, you know what I mean? It's not going to impact me negatively because I may show emotion in a blog video, you know. Life is emotions. We're going to feel them. What I mean with expectations and emotions is, you know, don't get mad at your spouse, and because you're mad right then, run to the lawyer and get a divorce that day. You know, that's impulsive, and you're allowing your emotions to impact your life, really. Whatever. I'm not going to get off track. Basically, what my point is, you know, yeah, you'll see some emotions and some passions in these videos that I make. This is just my intro to my blog. I don't even know what my blog is going to be called, but this is just a freestyle. This is an intro to me, Kevin. Yeah. So, that's me. I'm 34 years old. Currently on the seacoast of New Hampshire. Yeah. Today is August 17th, and it's 2019. I'm not going to get into too much more about my current status in life or position. My next video, whenever I make it, and whatever it's going to be called, is going to touch base more upon my current position in life. This is just basically an overall synopsis of me. Hockey, football player, coach, chef, entrepreneur, innovative, positive mindset, Christian, Jesus follower, God believer. Sober, passionate, caring, loving, 35, soon to be 35-year-old. I'll be 35 in October 10th, so a little bit less than 2 months. So currently 34-year-old, passionate, loving, caring human being. I'm a father to pit bulls. I'm a father to a stepson, as long as I can be and where I can be. Currently, me and his mother are not seeing eye to eye, and we're actually not together, so I guess he's not my stepson anymore. I call him my son. He'll always be my son in my eyes, I guess, until my eyes or my heart changes, which I don't think ever will, and I hope it doesn't. It's like my mini-me. He's not me. He's not he's not my kid. I didn't make him with my DNA, but he is me in a lot of ways. But yeah, I'm a coach too, athlete, chef. I really feel like I could be a comedian maybe someday. I don't know how many 55 or 45 or 35-year-old comedians there are. I know there's a lot of comedians in vast, like, spectrum of age. I just don't know who starts to be a comedian at age 35. Maybe this blog will turn into that. I don't know. Someone used to tell me that I was witty. And, I feel like I am pretty witty. I'm innovative. I'm improvisation. I struggle with that word. Improvisational. Yeah. I feel like I'm good with improv. Maybe I could be an actor or something. I don't know. Again, I don't think anyone becomes an actor at 35 unless you're like, honestly, I don't know. Again, innovative mindset, I guess. You kind of drift. It's important to not let your mind drift too far and go down the rabbit holes. You got to harness and control that and direct it. Obtain your goals, right? Crush goals and not your dreams. I have dreams. I'm not going to crush them. I'll keep them. But I have memories too. I'm not going to crush those. I'll keep them. I might even chase them if the memories of past that I lost, But it's important to crush goals and not your dreams. So I'm still trying to find myself. I've been a lot of things. An athlete, hockey player, football player, chef, business owner, coach, general manager of a professional arena football team. Sort of. I'll get into that too in another video, but that's like complex. I don't even know how that came about, but again, it's just kind of the path I was set on, and I feel like we followed it. We, meaning me and my partner or ex-partner, Casey. Shout out again, Casey. Casey's an ex-girlfriend, the girl with the son that I was just talking about, the stepson. She was my best friend, partner, etc., etc. Anyway, like I said, I'm sure at some point in the blog, my videos, in my blog or this channel, I'm sure some of that will come up. But again, I don't really know what this blog is going to be or what this channel is going to be or what it's going to become. So I don't know when that stuff's going to come up. But I know this. She's very much a part of me, so some of it's going to come up, Again, if you see emotions or passions, this is just a blog video. I'm not going to let it impact my day-to-day lifestyle, but I'm certain you'll see some emotions and some passions out of me in this video. Friggin' bugs, man. Yeah, anyway, I hope everybody is safe, healthy, and happy, loving life, alright? I'm going to end this video, but this is my long intro, aka novel, to my YouTube channel, I guess. God bless. God is good all the time. Shout out God and glory to God. I love you all, and please be safe, healthy, happy, and smart. God bless. Amen.